Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary. We left off last time with, Yora leading the way back to the Knowledge Traders District, saying, hey guys, let's go see what's going on. At this time, of course, Hen and her little b-boy are off looking for ingredients for her black powder, gunpowder, whatever it is that she's looking for. So she's off doing her thing, while the three of you are working your way back to the famed Knowledge Traders District that you know oh so well.
Yes. Just hoping that we do not run into the Turbo Wizard again.
Right?
Yes. I thought he was dead in the missile strike.
We can hope.
Well, as you say that, you are suddenly stepped in front of by a copper-haired elvish priest with narrow green eyes and numerous unusual-looking scars. His garments are modest except for... can't talk. Modest except for a silver shined holy symbol hanging about his neck. He looks at you with these haunted eyes and says, "Do not continue. There is great trouble afoot."
Okay. Do you mean in the Knowledge Traders District?
Yes, you have crossed into their territory. Many bad things have happened recently, and I fear that even worse things are to come.
Hmm.
Me good man, can you be just a wee less cryptic about the whole thing?
The wizards won't tell you. They say that the Turbo Wizard escaped his fate, but the reality is he was killed, and now they are looking for the replacement. There are inquisitions afoot to look into the guilty party, but none have been successful so far.
Okay.
Thanks
you,
for the
friend.
warning.
May the gods watch over you. And he disappears down the street.
Well, and to that, Yora, did you still want to go to the Knowledge Traders District?
I think not.
So where do we want to go instead?
Perhaps we should go to the jeweler to trade in some of our gems and gold and such.
So, like the gold market?
Yeah.
Sure. It's to the north. You just got to go back through the Foundry District that you know well, or the Brick District. Either one. You can pick either path.
Any preferences on a path, guys?
No, not for me. One path is as good as another.
Let's go through the Brick District then.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let me jump to that real quick. As you begin to make your way kind of to the northeast and then turn to the north, you see a series of what look like dwarves and elves speaking with each other. They appear to be dressed very similar to you, Yora. They look like druids.
I say, hello, my fellow dwarves and druids.
One of them catches your eye. He's of common appearance with gray hair and equally gray eyes. He's wearing what looks almost like leather armor and wielding a scimitar at his side. He hails you and speaks in the dwarvish tongue. Are you of the Black Wolf?
Hmm. Well, if I was, I certainly wouldn't tell you about it.
He scoffs. Then I have no loyalty to you, and turns, speaking to the dwarf next to you in a language that even you do not understand.
Well, if you were of the Black Wolf, you would know the secret password, wouldn't you?
He has already ignored you, and he turns and makes his way into the tent just behind him.
Fine then. I don't care about your Black Wolf anyways. And I walk off.
All right. You continue your way to the north. Let me jump to that real quick so I have the proper NPCs for that area. All right. You see a elfin alchemist who greets you. Ah, welcome back. It's good to see you here again.
Thank you. Nice to see you too, friend.
Yes, you recognize her. She has a narrow face, brown hair, and green eyes. She's wearing expensive clothing and silk gloves. You recognize her from your previous encounter.
I think we've met before, friend. What is your name?
Yes, we have. Eileen.
Ah, my name is Yora.
Oh yes, I am aware of who you are.
I was hoping to sell some loot that I plundered in the far lands. Would you be willing to take a look?
Oh, I'm not interested in your loot. Take that to Maeve. Up here, companion. He is in that tent. Do not be off-put by his stout nature. He is to be trusted.
Thank you very much. And
when you walk in, you see this. What?
Oh, I said sorry. Go ahead.
I say you walk up to a tent which contains a short elf, almost like a half dwarf, half elf creature. He is stout like a dwarf, and short but with pointy ears like an elf. He has black hair and large amber eyes. He wears very well-made clothing and is carrying an exceptionally long knife. Shorter than a sword, but still a long knife. Hello there.
Hello. How are you doing today?
What can I do for you?
I was hoping to sell some gems and such I plundered in the far lands. Could you take a look?
Absolutely. He pulls out a monocle and places it to his eye.
So I have this garnet spinal gem. How much could you give me for something like this?
Looks like it's worth about 50 gold.
Okay. That's good. I was testing you. I'll take it. Sure.
Wonderful.
I also have this amethyst crystal.
Excellent. Do you have any other gems, or are you going to ply me one at a time?
I was only seeing if you had a fair price for my wares, if you were a worthy vendor. These are only my low gems.
Well, let's place everything on the table and see what type of deal we can make, shall we?
Okay. So the amethyst crystal. I also have uh let's see. 1 pearl, 2 diamonds, 2 onyx, and this elven circlet. What do you think of these wares?
I'll give you 350 gold for the entire batch.
And what if I didn't want to sell the elven circlet quite yet?
It is of little value to me. I'm more interested in your other gems. 300 for the rest.
Never mind. I'll sell you the circlet too. 350.
Deal then.
Sounds like a deal.
Excellent. Now, is there anything else I could interest you in? I do quite a bit of work in documents and seals. You notice on his hands he has several rings, each one with a design on them like you would press into a wax seal.
Oh. Have you ever made like a letter from the Turbo Wizard before?
I could do one, or a patents of nobility, or whatever else might be necessary.
I do not need a patents of nobility. Thank you, I have one stashed away somewhere. But
Well,
yes.
you fa-
We don't need your nobility. We have nobility at home.
Yeah. But maybe you could make me like a letter from the Turbo Wizard saying to grant admittance to any of the grounds of the castle that are remaining.
Is everyone becoming sweet?
I could do such a thing for you. I will do it for, let's say, 10 gold.
Okay. Sounds like a deal.
Excellent. He scribbles you out a
I'm
piece of
mumbling.
paper and selects a ring that you see as he grabs some wax, strips it, and then presses the ring from his pointer finger into the bottom. And he says, "There you go. This should get you whatever you need."
Thank you very much.
So is the party all Swedish now?
I don't know. I'm trying out a new accent for Yora.
You're the explorer.
Well, does anyone else want to trade with the man?
No, I tend not to have anything. Just a couple of pearls and hardly enough to really be bothering with. We'll hold on to this until I have amassed more.
They're his last few pearls of wisdom.
I
Definitely don't want to lose those.
Well, before we leave, if you had any information you would be willing to share, I would love to hear it. You know, about the realm and the town, anything going on?
Oh, well, I heard rumor that the Grand Inquisitor is out looking for whoever killed the Turbo Wizard. Apparently, the knowledge traders tried to keep it quiet for some time, but turns out the old guy actually was killed in that explosion that took out the tower. They're trying to figure out who did it and who's going to take over.
Be the Grand Inquisitor.
Not sure. The last I heard, his name is Shire, but I know nothing else.
Where does his authority originate?
From the Council of the Wizards, of course.
Ah.
They all say that he is without ambition, but he is mad with power. He does not wish for himself to be the Turbo Wizard, for he needs someone to follow. The others give him the authority to find who will be the next, or who will be held accountable for the crime.
Ah. Thank you very much for that information. That is quite timely.
Well, before we go, I would like to give you a gold piece for your discretion, if you understand me.
Well, I'll take extra gold. Yeah, I understand everything. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay. Is there anyone else wanted to go?
Cannot think of one for me personally. Chakakana, what about you?
This one is satisfied with these human clothing.
Okay.
This beard is also very useful. It can insulate if
As
we
you
go to
guys-
cold environments.
Excellent. As you guys are out having this conversation, you hear a handbell ringing, that classic ding dong, almost like you'd hear, during the plague days of bring out your dead. But in this time, you see shops along the walkway bowing their heads as a man that seems to have a bit of a limp, but in a full coat, comes limping along with a guard of 4 people at his flank. He walks up to one of the stalls at the side and points to the gentleman. One of the guards grabs him out, and they begin to have a conversation. You can't quite make out what is being said, but after a few moments, the man is shoved to the side, and he moves on, approaching you.
Have we actually left the tent yet?
Yeah, you're outside. You're like...
Okay. I do not know who this gentleman be, but it might be a good idea for us to kind of duck out the back, so to say. Like, just kind of ease on behind the tent and keep going. I got a bad feeling about this.
Yes. I agree. Let's go behind the tent and pause while maybe he walks past us.
Okay, I'd like each of you to roll stealth.
Okay.
Stealth. My speciality.
Takakano is 17.
Oh.
I got to 15.
I got an 8.
We've established a while back Takakano kind of naturally can stealth around, and now he's dressed like a human. So he
That's
can
true,
blend in
but
better.
Yora, you can roll at advantage, so go ahead and roll again and tell me what you get, because you have a cloak that allows you to camouflage quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a 21 on that roll.
Jeez.
Oh, much better.
So yes, with your camouflaging cloak that you picked up last time, you kind of disappear as piece of the tent as you walk between them. It looks a little dirty, but also you just become invisible. And you block the other's sight. So you see this group pass by talking to different individuals, each one of them looking terrified. Eventually, there's eyes that seem to look down towards you. They pierce through the darkness, staring at you, but then move on. As they pass, you get a chill.
I did not like that. That was scary.
Suggest we wait here for a goodly amount of time until whoever that was is gone far away. And then I also suggest we should inquire to see who that individual was.
Well, you hang out for, say, 20 minutes, and he seems to have moved on. I think it would be safe for you to escape.
Okay. I pull off the cloak, and I put it back on my back.
Okay.
And I look around and see if there's anyone that was here for the last 20 minutes that saw the
Oh, yes.
procession.
There are several of the local shopkeepers.
Oh, okay. I want to go up and talk to one of them.
Okay. You approach one, and he's like, "Well, yep. What's going on?"
Hi
Make
there.
a trade.
Who was that dour-looking man that walked by just now? About 20 minutes ago.
Oh, that was the Grand Inquisitor. Avoid him at all costs if you can.
What was yon fussiness asking everyone about?
They're trying to find out who potentially did whatever they did to the great knowledge trader's hall. Someone blew it up with the turbo wizard inside.
Ah,
No, who could ever want to do such a thing?
I don't know,
Hey.
but whoever did it were the keenest minds that perhaps ever existed. They were able to take him out without a sign.
Very interesting. Have you heard anything about what they look like?
Nothing at all. They're trying to figure it out. Every one of us is being looked upon as a suspect.
Thank you. What are your wares here that you're selling?
Me? Oh, I trade money. You want some platinum turned into gold, gold turned into silver, silver to copper? You let me know.
Okay.
Yes, we would be happy to do that sometime. We shall remember you.
Excellent. Come back when you can.
Aye, will do. Just out of curiosity, what is the exchange rate for a platinum piece?
Oh, 1,000 gold minus my exchange fee, of course.
And what would be your exchange fee?
I only charge 1%.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, good sir. Where should we be off to now?
Well, I think a while ago I heard about some interesting stuff in the gallows market.
Right, sounds good. Off to the gallows market we go.
Oh, that's quite the trek. They are to the extreme south of you, even south of the Lions District. So it's going to be quite the journey to get there, which will allow me to bring up that area real quick. All right. So you walk your way down through the fancy stalls of the Wellward, and you hear a bunch of chatter back and forth. Apparently, the wizards have been walking through and asking questions of everyone. There are individual officers trying to figure out kind of who's heard what and who's if they've seen anyone that may be, particularly magical or nefarious. And as you work your way down to the edge of the gallows market, you find. Let me bring that up. Oh, dang it, I opened the wrong thing. Where is it at? There it is. All right. You find a tall stone archway denoting the entrance to the area. There is looks like a female, let's say kind of a goblin-looking creature, though almost a little more humanoid, kind of slumped over with a bottle of wine. She is surprisingly attractive despite the rest of her appearance, with kind of curly gray hair and gray eyes. But her clothing is worn, and she wears a wide-brimmed hat blocking the sun.
Good day to you, lass.
Oh, hello there. Oh, welcome. How you doing?
Doing good. This is
Oh.
the gallows market, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, I've got some of the best times here. Would you like a drink? She holds up a uncorked, what looks like one of those classic bottles, with the narrow top and wide bottom, often used for storing wine.
Sure.
To good health, then. Take a drink.
Thank you. And I pick up the flagon and I take a healthy swig out of it. And I say,
Awesome.
can I offer you any bread in return?
Oh, bread is great. Great. Yes, give me some bread.
Here you go. And I break off a hefty chunk and I give it to her.
Excellent. Any of you others? You, Bugman, would you like a drink?
Arcano just kind of tilts his head and feels a compulsion to say, yeah.
Excellent. Take a swig.
I guess rather than
What about
lifting
you?
the head up, he just kind of puts his head down and starts sucking it in.
Perfect. I like that. Just kind of slurps some out of the bottle. And she looks over. What about you, my tiefling friend? Will you join us in our revelry?
Hey, I never turn down a wee tipple, but not too much. I do not want to, lose me wits.
Oh, no problem here. Drink merrily and rejoice. And as the third, you all take a sip, and you guys feel almost like a blessing has descended upon you. You feel in exceptionally good health, as your hit points are raised to maximum, and you feel just kind of warm and good inside.
What about me spell slots?
No, you just kind of have a general blessing feeling. So probably
Okay.
advantage on your next fight, if you're gonna hit or something.
Got it.
Listen, my friend. Can you tell me if anything is going on in the gallows market?
Oh, not much there's I think a decapitation coming up here in about an hour. We just had a hanging. They're collecting the hands for candles and the blood for various I don't know, potions and temperaments. I hear there's supposed to be a visit soon from one of the wizards from the Knowledge District. He's bringing the next batch for us. But other than that, things are normal, pretty good.
Can you back that up just a little bit? Next batch of what?
Oh, I don't know. Those from the market that didn't quite survive the inquiry. At least, those that they wish to dispose of in the, I guess, usual way.
Be this more of the Grand Inquisitor's doing?
Oh, probably. I don't know much about it. I hear he also, eats those ones that, don't make it here.
Sounds like a joyous person.
Does
Well-
he come through this area often?
Oh, no, it's usually some, workers just, with one of those carts bringing in a body or two, or, if it's a live one, they'll bring in the caged market wagon.
I heard of an unusual restoration around here. Have you heard anything like that?
Unusual restoration?
Yes.
Not sure what you mean. Is that someone that was taken by the necromancers?
I don't know. I just heard of some unusual restoration or resurrection, I think. And I was curious, so we came here.
I'm not sure. Not sure what you're talking about. And as you say that, you hear a small voice come from the far back. Hey! Get out of here! What are you doing? It's a little gnome that comes running from the a tent just beyond the archway. You're not supposed to be here. Go away.
You know I'm talking to.
What'd you say?
Who's the gnome talking to? Is he talking to her? Or is he talking to us?
He's talking to all of you. It's like, get out of here. Go away. We don't want you people here. Go, go, go.
You. What do you mean, you people?
Look, there's lots of stuff going on that I don't want to be part of. You don't want to be part of. Look, I heard there's someone coming that you don't want to deal with. Just go away.
Oh. Yes, let us quickly get off the beaten path and go inside somewhere.
This Grand Inquisitor is turning into quite the proverbial rash. I can't hardly get away from him.
Is there a hiding spot nearby?
I mean, there's plenty of tents to the south of you if you wish to enter the market and try to find somewhere to dive into.
Sounds good.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. You dive into one of the side pieces, and you see kind of what looks like a scaly individual, possibly a dragonborn. He has a very square face with gray eyes. He's wearing what looks almost like leather armor with a short sword at his side. And he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, welcome. Welcome. What may interest you? And you see in front of him there's a body laid out where he has been cutting off various appendages, and the table he's on has a drip pan that's dripping down into a jug that's filled with blood.
Be your business here, me large friend.
Ah, I sell cures to fools. You see, many come and they ask for my, what do they call it on the outside? A homeopathic medicine.
No. I myself do not require anything like that. Chakakano, what about you?
This one has heard that it is possible to cure one cut arm by cutting other arm in order to escape carapace and regrow.
Yes, it is, what is it? Homo sapien medicine. You're bleeding from one arm, we make other arm bleed to redirect blood flow.
Interesting.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yes, works very well. Also, you have headache? I pull out brain. You take brain, your head hurt less.
You but to know, we happen to have a rock of healing, so if we have a headache, we just hit ourselves in the head with a rock and makes the headache go.
Ah, but rock different from brain. Here, like cure like.
No,
Well-
I'm not interested.
Do you have any rare potions?
Rare potions. Let me see. Is there a particular species you're looking for that will help guide me?
Like, do you have maybe a musk that I could apply that would scare away a dragon?
A musk to scare a dragon? I know of no such thing. No, at least I have nothing that I can think of. Perhaps,
Person's obviously too rich to have heard about it. He does not know of the musk of poverty.
Not
he's
that musk.
he's very
Oh.
he's looking, he's like, perhaps I mean, would a turtle work?
A what?
A turtle, one of the turtle people.
Oh, like a musk of a turtle.
Yes.
What is the No, that would not work. No. What about like an attracted that could attract an animal? Perhaps like
Attract.
for hunting. Yes.
Oh, yes, absolutely. What animal are you hunting? I have many options.
Perhaps I wanted to hunt a wild boar. Do you have that?
A wild boar. Let me think. I believe. Let me look. And here, roll me a 1d20. Tell me what you get.
Okay. It's an 8.
An 8. He looks around
Wait.
and he's like,
Wait, pause. That
What?
was the wrong side. Let me roll. Oh, okay. 12.
12. He looks around and he's like, I do not have boar, but I can come close. What about more of a werepig?
Yes. That sounds great. How much would that be?
Oh, for the werepig, let me see. I have Cut out scent gland, 5 gold.
5 gold. My man.
It's very rare.
That's a bit steep. Okay, I will buy it.
Oh,
Excellent,
my
excellent.
clan.
All right. Well, you have a basically a werepig gland.
Okay. Listen, my friend. If I pay you 1 silver piece, could you look out to the door and tell me if anyone is out there who looks a little shady or angry or dour?
He's talking about the Grand Inquisitor there, my good man.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, you're in the gallows market. Everyone looks that way.
Of course. Yes, could you tell me if he's there?
Sure. I'm going to poke my head out. He goes and looks left and right. He's like, I mean, looks pretty standard like a street out there. What are you looking for?
Well, I was afraid that maybe the Grand Inquisitor was coming your way. So,
Oh, maybe. I don't really know. I just kind of stay in here and, clean up the waste, if you know what I mean.
well, thanks anyways, and I flip him a silver piece.
Thanks, I think.
Okay. Well, I want to keep kind of walking around the Gallows District, if that sounds okay with everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I leave the tent and kind of walk around while keeping my eyes out for anything down the streets that might be coming my way.
You notice the streets are a little empty here compared to other places of the market. You get kind of a cold feeling that doesn't seem to exist elsewhere.
Is there a tavern or a place that's selling grog nearby?
There's kind of you look around and you see several people going in and out of an area that appears to be, there's someone outside who's kind of, short, blue-skinned. He seems to be filling out some kind of a scroll as different people are walking in.
I approach the person, the goblin thing.
He's definitely not a goblin.
Okay. And I say, hello, good friend. What is this goodly establishment? Could we enter?
You hear him mumbling in a language you don't understand, and then look up and what? Oh, yeah. I mean, do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm just standing here. Jeez, leave me alone.
Okay.
What be ye doing there, good sir? What are you writing down on that scroll?
What? Oh, I'm just taking some notes. Jeez, nosy.
Aye, little bit.
Have you not noticed the people coming in here? It's weird.
No.
The first 3 days of the market, there was almost no one here. We had maybe a person per day come up to sacrifice themselves, and now all of a sudden, in the last couple hours, there's been a flow. We've had one every 30 minutes. 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 30 minutes.
Is that what this is? This building? It's the sacrificial chambers?
What? No, hardly. This is
Oh,
where we, like, take a break and get a drink.
From sacrificing.
We're sacrificing time a bit, maybe.
Is that time to kill?
Right. Sure, if you want to put it that way.
well, maybe you should think about getting a sign or something that tells us that. And I go inside the building.
You hear a, take that up with the owner. He kind of wobbles away from the door. Well, you go inside and you see a cloaked, what looks like a, basically a humanoid raven with a cloak on, serving drinks.
And,
To the bartender and say, bartender, I'd be looking for a wee dram of grog there. Can you help me out?
You hear some kind of a clicking and a chirp, and he turns around, fills a tankard, and spins back to you, putting it on the countertop and extending a hand.
Be this.
You hear more just kind of clicking as he... Basically, it sounds almost demanding and puts out his hand more towards you, basically demanding for payment.
Yes. How much payment and of what kind?
There is what looks like a... how can I put this? A very large but friendly-faced man with long pointed ears and a full head of hair wrapping into his beard. He leans over to you and with a deep booming voice says, "You better give him a silver. He's not gonna give up."
Silver? 'Tis highway robbery. He's lucky I be a very thirsty type. Reluctantly, I hand over a silver piece.
He clicks and turns away to go serve someone else.
This better be the best grog I've ever tasted in me life.
As
So I take a
you...
sip.
Yep, as you take a drink, it tastes metallic, irony, almost like you're drinking an alcoholic blood.
Be terrible. And I bring it over to Chakrakano. Hey, Chakrakano! This tastes a little bit like blood. Maybe you might like this.
Hey. Chakakano, I guess, tries it and says, too fermented.
It is of average quality to you. You would say maybe a 10 out of 20.
I want to talk to that person who gave us the hint about the bartender.
The guy outside?
Oh no, the guy inside at the bar.
Ah, yes. He's sitting there taking his drinks. Who?
Hello, fellow patron. What are you drinking there?
Oh, me? Oh, this is, what do they call it? High altitude, it's blood wine.
Great.
This guy is tall. He's sitting down, but you can tell if he stood up, he'd be like 9 or 10 feet tall.
I'll have a blood wine too, my good friend, waiter. And one for this man too, on my tab.
You see him turn towards the barkeep, hold up 3 fingers, and the barkeep comes back over, fills 3, and puts out his hand asking for payment.
How much?
The large guy says, "Still a silver apiece." Geez, you guys don't catch on quick, do you?
I
we be new
give
here.
yeah, I give the silver pieces over, a little annoyed.
The bartender doesn't seem to notice your annoyance and just goes back to serving other customers.
Listen, my friend, there's a strange atmosphere in this area. Do you agree?
Oh, yeah. Quite the inquiry going on out there. Everyone's hiding away from that Shire guy.
Shire guy, huh?
Yeah. Scary one. Some say he doesn't just kill you, he eats you.
Not too unusual.
Oh, maybe not for you. It is for my people.
Hey, companion there, and I kind of point a thumb at Shaka Kano. He's he likes a bit of flesh now and then.
You see him kind of get wide-eyed, and he's like, well, you have a nice day then. And he stands up and walks away.
For someone
Okay.
that drinks blood wine, he seems a bit squeamish, don't you think?
Are there
But
any other customers?
there's the next guy over.
Okay.
Looks to be a kind of a human-sized lizard. He's got a kind of a rainbow type of furl across his top, but his green scaly body is sitting there as you kind of eye him, he eyes you back and kind of sticks out a forked tongue before quickly sucking it back in.
Hello there. Do you speak English? Or common?
Yes. I do.
How's things going in the Gallows District lately? I used to love this place. It seems quiet.
Things are ticking up. I rather like it.
Oh, do you?
Fresh flesh is always good.
Would you say there's any money to be made in flesh?
Oh, there is always money. There is money everywhere, in everything.
Well, that's nice to hear. The Gallows Market is still doing its creepy thing. Thank you.
Me good friend, me good lizard friend. Why do you think so many people have decided to go the self-sacrifice route so very quickly here?
Oh. I do not believe that they are doing this of their own volition. I believe they are sent here because of the alternative.
Be the alternative.
I have heard tale of what the Shire can do to you. He is
Yes.
terrifying.
Okay. What? Eating you after killing you?
If you're lucky, yes.
Does he eat you first and then kill you?
Sometimes.
Alrighty then.
What kind of creature is this Shire man? Is he human?
We do not know what he is. He is somewhere from beyond. A place called the Buff.
The buff?
Yes, do not say it too loudly. It will scare the others.
Never heard of this place before. Where is it from?
Somewhere beyond in the Feywild. It is a terrifying place. A realm that is without gods. It is chaos. It is madness. It is evil.
Test. All right. Yeah, thank you very much for the information.
Yes.
He turns and goes back to licking his drink.
Is there anyone else in the bar?
Yes, there are several different individuals in the bar.
Well, should we keep probing for more information?
Sure. It does sound to me, though, like we are on some kind of a collision course with this Grand Inquisitor fellow. We should probably research maybe the best way to defeat him.
I agree. I want to talk to another person in the bar, like behind the lizard person.
Sure. You see what looks like an medium-sized individual. Looks like they have a face like of an owl. They're wearing a skin of what would be almost a feline predator over their head as a hood. Its front teeth, where the attacking teeth, hooked on his forehead as it flows back.
Oh. Hello, fellow patron. Have you ever heard? What is that? Do you speak common, man?
You want?
Oh, good, good. Have you ever heard of a nether realm called the Buff?
Heathens! Away, go!
Oh, please, just one more question, if you would. Where is the nearest shaman in this area?
2 tenths down. Be gone!
Thank you. Well, I think we should go speak to the shaman or religious person. Perhaps he would have heard of some dark realms.
On there, Yora, we shall follow ye.
As you make your way towards the exit, you see a very small, like maybe 2 foot tall kind of mouse man with large ears duck out and full sprint away from you the opposite direction, the way you had come in.
Oh. Can I throw something at him?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. I throw an ice pick at him that I have from the bricklayer's ice mine.
Oh, good lord. Go to hit. Yeah, roll to hit.
Okay. Oh jeez, that's a 4 to hit.
That does not hit. You chuck the ice pick and it lands next to him, and he kind of jumps up in the air and turns about 15 degrees and disappears out of sight.
Yeah. That was not good. I think we should not linger in this area for much longer.
We should make our escape post haste there.
So probably not talk to the shaman then, would you agree, my clutch mates?
Maybe we should head to the temple district instead.
Yes. Let's go.
Right, it's quite the distance from you. It's all the way on the far side of the market. Like, you are literally as far from it as you could possibly be and still be within the market.
Let's be next to the gallows market then.
Oh, that would be the mill district. Probably the central place where they bring in all of the grain to make the bread that sustains this place.
Oh, that's not to be helpful.
Where's the necromancer district compared to us?
Almost due north, little northeast.
Is it on the way to the temple district at all?
It can be. I mean, if you go basically to the knowledge traders district and then head due east.
No, we don't want to go there.
No, I don't know. If yon wee mouse man is intent on selling us out, then maybe the knowledge traders district would be the last place they'd expect to find us. But maybe not. I don't know.
Well, I do like that idea. And it's not like they have any proof that we've done anything wrong as of yet, so let's go there.
All right.
All right, so you're making your way towards the necromancers?
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of carefully make your way towards the necromancers. Let's have everyone roll a stealth roll just to see how out of sight you stay.
Do I still get advantage because of my cloak?
Yes, why not?
I got an 18.
Takakana's a dirty 20.
Nice.
I got a nat 20.
Damn.
Yeah,
All right,
let's
yes,
roll.
you guys make it absolutely unseen up through the Lions District and into the tents of the necromancers, your old friends. As they see you approach, they greet you. Welcome back. How has your day been away from us?
It has been busy.
Oh, what has been happening? We are fascinated to know.
Well, apparently this Grand Inquisitor is is terrorizing everybody in all the markets.
Oh, you have no idea. It is ridiculous. The wizards that used to hang out and only harass us are now going all around, looking for anyone that can inform them of what happened. I don't know if you heard, but someone attacked the main hall. The Turbo Wizard himself was murdered.
Yes, I should light a candle for his memory when I have the time.
They tried to cover it up at first, but things did not go well. They fell apart quickly.
Yeah,
Do you mean
I
by that?
hear about.
Oh yeah.
Do you know anything? Perhaps we can trade some knowledge with them.
No. We know nothing about what has happened.
Dang. I lost the bet then. I was betting with my companions that you guys would figure it out before anyone else.
Yeah, I'd be sorry about that. Hope you did not bet too much.
Ah, just a copper piece. Bit of fun around here.
I. So we've heard that this Grand Inquisitor person is not from around here.
Oh. Yes, we generally don't speak much of him. He is from one of the far realms. I'm not sure where exactly. Some say he is Fey. Others say he is from somewhere far beyond. Whatever he is terrifying.
We hear that he is from a place called the Buff. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh. It's not possible. It is like what humans call the boogeyman, or what is it the dwarves call the Fiang Yurlik.
What brings him here?
Apparently the wizards conjured him, calling for his assistance. I don't think they realized the price.
For some smart people, they sure seem to be rather dumb.
They are impulsive. They have knowledge, great intelligence, but lack wisdom. They put tomatoes into fruit salad.
I mean, technically a tomato be a fruit, but yes, I am picking up what you are laying down, you good man.
Excellent. Where are you going from here? Are you hiding with us? What is going on?
I don't know yet.
Yes.
I'm trying to find out more about this Grand Inquisitor fellow because, just knowing our luck, we will run into him at one point in time or another.
Would you say that there's anything like a person from the Buff would really hate? Like, is there a weakness to buff creatures?
I cannot think of anything. I only know that what you are looking for, the one you are avoiding, he is famed for his ability to shrug off wounds that would leave a mortal man dead and resume his attacks only minutes later. He seems to like to kill for sport, and often eating bodies before they are even dead.
Well, do you have any slow acting poisons?
Slow acting. Yes, we have the what do they call this? The slow nightshade. It is, we call it the flatliner.
I like the sound of this. Have you ever made like a homunculus before?
What? No, we only resurrect. We do not create.
Oh, okay. Have you heard of where the Inquisitor might be going next?
Haven't a clue.
Hmm. Okay. Well, how much for the slow nightshade poison?
Oh, for you, you may have it. Please, with my blessings.
Thank you.
You are a friend to our community.
Do you have any, like, blessed objects, or do you know where I might find some? Like,
Perhaps the temple district. We do not keep anything blessed here.
oh, okay. Well, my friends, I thought of an idea, possibly, but I might tell you later when there are no listening ears.
I can't wait to hear it there, Yora. In the meantime, mayhap we should trundle on over to the temple district. Maybe they would know more about how to fight this demon.
Yes.
All right, you step out of the tent, and I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Mm.
15.
15 to me, too.
Oh, I only got a 9.
All right. So, Gago, you lead, and you are taking a turn to the left, but Yora and Chakakano, out of the very corner of the eye, you spot him. This figure, dark and menacing. He seems to be brandishing a knife as he begins to approach.
Oh, that's not good. I take out my my dagger in my hand, and I kind of hide it in my cloak.
All right. As you do that, all right, he continues to walk forward towards you, staring death in his eyes. I'm gonna roll, and let's just do 2, 4, 6. Yora, Gago, Chakakano. I roll a 4, which is Gago. I need you to make a wisdom save.
All right, here we go. That'd be an 8.
All right, you turn and you lock eyes with him, and you freeze. Paralyzed with fear, the others continue to kind of back up away from you. He continues to approach, now shifting his eyes. He pulls out an axe, sliding a sharpening stone across it.
Listen, fellow traveler, we mean you no harm. What do you want with us?
He doesn't seem to pay you attention or say anything.
Okay.
But he approaches. He is now within, let's say, 20 feet of you and continuing to close.
I throw the vinegar bomb at his face.
All right. Roll your athletics check.
Okay. That's a 16.
Excellent. The vinegar bomb hits him in the head. Go ahead and roll me a 1d4 and add your strength.
Oh, so okay, that's a 4.
Okay.
I have 0 strength.
You have 0 strength. Okay, right on. So it hits him. It hits him in the forehead, knocking him back, and washing over him. It breaks his concentration, which allows Gago to move again. And I'm just gonna have at this point, since you initiated combat with that, everyone roll for initiative.
I got to 10. All of a sudden, my rolls have deserted me.
Also 10.
I got a 5.
Well, you're gonna be actually in the top position.
Oh, okay.
Well, because you started it.
Right, that makes sense.
Yep. So he actually rolls next. He leaps forward, first swinging his axe at, let's say, Gago, who's out front. That is a 21 to hit. And it does 3. He swings hard, and it does 9 piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay, he then... Oh, wait, that was... Let's see, that was the axe. Oh, whoops, I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry, I rolled for his knife, not his axe. So let me strike that. It's got a lot of information here. Oh, so it only does 7 slashing, actually. So, a little better.
Huh.
Yeah. So, he swings and hits you with the axe, doing that 7 slashing damage. He then twists and stabs at Chakakano with his knife, and that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is where he does his 9 piercing damage. And as he twists and turns, he goes to Yora and attempts to take a bite.
Mm.
That is also a 22 to hit.
That hits.
At which point he does... Get the right die here. He bites into you, causing 8 necrotic damage.
Mm.
And
Okay.
we go to Gago.
So we're basically surrounding him, right?
Yes, you are. He moves very quickly, though.
All right. Well, since he be within range, I will hit him with a shocking grasp.
Awesome. Being that he is fighting Yora, you should be able to reach out and touch someone.
Yeah. Attack, what I get? So that's only a 13 to hit.
He escapes your grasp.
Imagine that.
All right. Chakakano, go.
Alright, since we're all kind of gathered together, Chakakano's going to be somewhat unconventional. He's going to try and tackle grab the guy and push him back away from the group, like at least 10 feet.
Okay, so you're just trying to shove him?
Well, but also like grapple, charge for him and just tackle like a football player and shoving him back while wrapping his arm, 2 of his arms around him.
Okay. Strength competition then. Just roll a 1d20 plus strength.
Chakakano got a nat 1.
Wow. Yeah, you go to grab him, and he kind of grins and twists out of the way as you faceplant down on the ground, landing prone.
Well, that was smooth.
All right, we go to Yora.
Okay. I want to take a potion that I have. Is that going to be an action, do you think, or
That isn't. Yeah. Well, that yes, that's an action.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna take it anyways. I have a speed potion that I'm gonna take.
Okay.
And then I don't get any other actions, huh?
Nope. That's it.
All right.
All right. So you take that potion. All right, and then we go back to him, who now that he's taken a bite out of you, he smiles and goes to slip his knife into your belly. At which point he nat ones and misses you completely, breaking his knife off and losing it.
Nice.
So he has lost that weapon. But he turns and attempts to strike, let's say, here, we'll go one of the two of you. Lower number is Chakakano with a, oh wow, that's 25 to hit. So he definitely
And he's
hits.
prone on the ground.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're on the ground. Yeah, so yeah, he turns back and just slams it into you. And that does, let's see, that's the axe. That is 11 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Yep. At which point he turns and then attempts to bite Gago, and that is 17 to hit.
Of course it hits.
Okay. So that is a 1d. That is 9 points of necrotic damage as he bites into you. And then we go to Gago. So he just is like burying his teeth into you. What do you do?
I guess I try shocking grasp again since he's right there.
Go for it.
Let's be at 21.
Well, that definitely hits.
Good. All right. That'd be 7 plus 8. Nice. That'd be 15 lightning damage.
Nice. You shock him and he
1 second here. Let's see here.
Okay.
What am I? Storm. Just trying to remember if I have a bonus action with me being a storm sorcerer.
I think it just improves your damage.
Well,
Well, while you look it up, I'll tell you what. Let's have Chakakano, who is prone on the ground, do something.
Well, getting up requires what? Like
Half
any
movement.
action or half movement?
Yes.
Well, sorry guys, Chakakana was trying to avoid this, but he got angry from face planting and then getting hit. First stab, face plant, and then hit. So everyone takes 3 damage
Oh, that's
Okay.
okay.
as he enrages. Okay. And then he comes up swinging with a 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, but it's only 9 slashing, and then that is a 23 to hit. So
Also hits.
18 slashing.
All right. As you hit him with your weapons, you see they have a diminished effect over what you're used to. It's hurting him, but not as much as you would like. And if that's it for you, we go back to Yora, who now has taken her speed potion.
All right. Yeah. I am going to hit him with my shillelagh.
All right, give it a swing.
Okay. So not 20 to hit.
Woo! Nice.
And it is it's gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage to him.
We'll double that because it's a nat 20.
Alright.
And then you took your speed potion, which doesn't that is that like haste, so you get 2 actions?
I was hoping
Or
so.
is it a Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take the potion, the slow nightshade potion, and I'm gonna put it on my arm, kind of dabble it on there, and then I'll sort of like have the arm facing him enticingly.
Okay. I got it. Sure. Sounds good. Yeah, he will be particularly attracted to that for his next round of bite attack, as he is attracted to it, which is a 12 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. So, really? Your AC's that low?
Oh. Oh, sorry. No, it's actually not. It's my AC is 16.
Yeah, so he doesn't hit. So he attempts to
Yeah.
bite at you even with that and misses.
Okay. Dang
Yeah.
it.
So
Right.
he is disturbed by this. So therefore draws out his axe and instead of attacking others, swings it at you for a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. So at which point he does that is 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
He swings it around and then turns, and his last action in a full beautiful arc. I'm assuming Gago is behind him, or is it Chakakano? Who? Like, how do you guys see your order? Who would be the closest to Yora?
No
I
idea.
don't think Chakakano's farthest away because he face planted through the guy.
Ah, fair. All right, so he swings back then and goes towards Gago with that last axe swing, which is only a 9 to hit, so it misses completely.
Wow. Just about the only way it would have.
All right, well, we go to Gago. So you see this axe just like, as he's swinging around, miss you like 6 inches from your face.
So I can use my regular movement and then still cast a spell, right?
Yeah, you can move up to your movement and then do an action.
Okay, perfect. I shall move 30 feet away because I am not built for melee. And then
Alright.
I will unleash a scorching ray upon him.
All right, go for it.
All right.
And he also will take an opportunity attack as you do so.
All right, fine. All right. Well, that'd be a 21 to cast.
Well, that definitely hits.
Isn't
Okay,
Scorching
let's
Ray
see.
like 3 separate beams?
It is. Do I need to roll 3 times then?
No, I'll just give you that.
Okay. That's good. Yes. So that'd be 3 separate rays, all aimed at him. And then it's 2d6 fire damage. That'd be 8 fire damage.
Nice. So that hits him, and his opportunity attack as you were leaving is a 16 to hit.
Of course that hits.
Okay. And that does 13 slashing damage to you as you're leaving.
You gotta be kidding me. All right.
All right. We then go to Chakakano.
So wait a minute. So just so you know, since I have cast a spell above level 1 spell or above, as a storm sorcerer, I can use a bonus action to allow me to fly up to 10 feet without provoking an opportunity attack.
Oh, all right.
After I cast the spell, so I already took the damage because he hit me when I was moving away. But after I cast the spell, I fly up 10 feet in the air.
All right. So you move away. He hits you as you're going. You turn. You blast the spell, and then jump 10 feet straight up.
Yep.
Cool. I love it. All right, Chakakano.
Well, for the sake of just reminding, just in case this is a factor, his axe, his main one, is considered magical.
It's
The
not a
Goku
factor,
Boom
but
Axe.
go ahead.
Okay, good. All right. So, a swing and a nat 20.
Dang. All right.
Which was... All right. That was 20 slashing damage on the nat 20, so 40, I guess, with the crit.
Dang.
Yeah.
Holy crap. All right. Yeah, you hit him and it carves a massive, massive scar down through his body and knocks him down on all fours.
Hit him again. 23 to
All right.
hit.
That hits.
Which is another 20 slashing damage. And then the hand axe is only 19 to hit.
That still hits.
All right. And that is 10 slashing damage.
Dang. You hit him with all of this, and we go to Yora. He is down on all fours, having had 2 axes slam into his back.
I
Well,
go
one
up
axe
to him
twice and the second one once.
Well,
and I
whatever.
club him in the head with my shillelagh, or I try to.
All right, roll to hit. You get advantage as he's down.
Okay. Alright. So that's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. Gonna be 11 bludgeoning damage.
Dang. All right. He spits out a ball of blood, uses his action to disengage, and starts running under the feet of the floating Gago. And he moves so quickly, it's like he clears 60 feet almost instantly, running up the street on all fours.
Wait, but I still have my second action from haste. I just realized.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Can I do something while he's running away?
You can do anything you want right now. Yep, we're
Okay.
at a pause.
I throw.
Still, technically, he's in
the-
front of you before he runs.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's true. I throw the scent gland of the werepig at him.
Oh, interesting. Okay. You're just
Yeah.
kind of throwing it at him?
Yeah, as he's running away, I try to throw it at his cloak, basically. If it's in a little jar,
Well, he's-
I unscrew the cap and I throw it at his cloak.
Well, he's right in front of you, so yeah, you can just pull it out and chuck it and basically hit him with it.
Cool. I do that.
All right. It hits him and he looks confused, but he still holds it in his teeth and runs away.
Do I get an opportunity attack since he runs right underneath me?
No, because he's using his action to disengage and avoid all the opportunity attacks.
All right.
So he takes off running. He gets, you were, I guess you were 30 feet, so he's now 30 feet away from you.
But technically, it'd be my turn next, right?
Yes, so you could. I mean, you are floating in the air is the only thing.
That doesn't matter. I'm not a melee fighter. I hurl a firebolt at him.
Okay,
That range is 120 feet, so, you know.
awesome.
All right. Oh, no. That's only being 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah. Damn bad rolls. All right, I guess he gets away cleanly.
He
Well,
is
Shaka
staying
Kano.
with.
He's 60
mean-
feet from you currently.
It's no range for him to get because it's only 40 feet, but Shaka Kano does have javelins he can rapidly throw. So,
Sure.
javelin throw, which is 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
All right, that hits for 13 piercing.
You catch him in the leg. He stumbles and rolls a bit.
Javelin throw again.
You have 2 javelins?
It's like, yeah, it's got like 5. One of
Oh.
them is magical, but yeah, he carries 5 javelins in his pack, like on the strap to his back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, javelin throw again, which is a 20 to hit,
Dang,
which
that
is
hits.
12 piercing damage.
And with that,
And-
you see him, it lands in his spine, and he collapses to the ground, unable to move.
Ow.
He does
Well,
not,
if he's
or I
not
should say,
moving
he
and-
does not appear to be moving. He is, yeah. He looks very dead.
Well, if we break up the combat, then Chaka kind of wants to go and start dismembering the body, because he's angry.
All right. If no one interjects, Chaka Kano runs up and starts dismembering the body.
Yeah,
Works for me.
works for me too.
He has impulse
does it look
control
like?
issues sometimes.
All right. Well, then, yeah, you hack away at him, dismembering the body. And as you do so, you catch in the corner of your eye 2 what look like young wizards come around the corner, look absolutely horrified, and slowly back away. One of them turns and vomits.
And I yell at them, stand fast, ye scallywags, or get a firebolt up ye arse. You two shall be answering some questions from us. If ye answer truthfully, we shall let ye go.
If he
The one of them
answer these questions,
looks really
Get away
like
from me.
paranoid, shakes his head, and then just faints. He is unconscious.
What does the other one do?
You see something fall out of the bottom of his robe that looks kind of brown, and he takes off running.
I warned him. I shoot a firebolt at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
That'd be a 13 to hit.
I actually think that hits him. Let me double check. Yeah, that does.
Nice. Ugh. That'd be 7 fire damage.
Oh yeah, that like hits him square on in the back, and you hear a Wilhelm scream as he stumbles and falls forward. You basically hit him for a little more than half of his life in a single hit. He's very
Then
low
he
level.
deserves. I run after him, and I grab a hold of his arm, and I, pry it up behind his back when I'm kneeling on his spine.
Uh, let's see. Roll a Constitution save real quick.
The Constitution save?
Yeah.
Okay. That'd be a 15.
You maintain the hold, but he smells really, really bad.
I go up to the other one and I tie him up while this is happening.
There's no resistance. He is unconscious.
Okay.
I said, "What did I say, me boyo? I said stand fast there and not run. And what did you do? He ran." So ye shall still. So what?
He's all messed up. Can't seem to talk straight.
What's be wrong with you?
He sounds terrified.
On there, Sonny. Let's just bring you back over to your companion, and we just need to calm down there a little bit. Take some deep breaths, and come on. I kind of haul him up to his feet and kind of frog march him back to where his unconscious companion is.
He just kind of looks pale, like all the blood is drained out of him.
Okay. Yeah, I get him over to his companion. I kind of dump him on his butt.
He flops to the ground.
All right. All right. Yeah, Sonny. And she takes some deep breaths and try and calm yourself down.
He just starts shaking his head and staring at the ground, and it's like ba 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 ba.
All right.
Well, I kind of slap the other one that's tied up, and I see if I can wake him up.
Yeah, let me roll for that real quick. I rolled a 2, so I'm gonna say he does not wake up from you hitting him.
Oh, okay. Well, I go over to the body that Chakakano is dismembered, and I search through the cloak for any belongings.
Sure. Let's see. Does he have anything? All you find is a very sharp axe and a broken knife.
I take the sharp.
And sorry, one last thing. You find a he was carrying with him a hunting trap.
Huh.
Like one of those leg snap traps.
Okay, I take that and the sharp axe.
Okay.
While Yora is doing that, I shall take a little bit of my canteen, and I shall dump some of my water on the unconscious guy.
Okay. My God, I rolled a 4 that time. So you pour some water on him, and it doesn't seem to have any effect.
I shall hit him with the rock of healing.
All right. You hit him with the rock of healing. First roll damage.
To be a 1.
Okay. He takes 1 damage. and roll
And
your
what-
healing.
Is that still 1d4?
No, it's 2d6.
Ah, 2d6. Got it. Let's be 5 healing.
All right. You smack him hard with that rock, and he regains consciousness. And he's like, huh? What? Huh?
Oh, tell me, little friend, you will be answering our questions. I'll have my friend
What?
Chaka Kano there do to you what he is doing to yon boogeyman.
His eyes get real big, and like, no, 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 please.
You should be talking. What were ye doing?
What? We're just looking around for whoever killed the Turbo Wizard. Please, I was just sent out to try and get information.
Were you part of this Grand Inquisitor's entourage then? Is that who we managed to kill?
What? I don't know. I don't know who that guy is. I'm just here like looking around.
So you're saying the guy that me friend is chopping up is not the Grand Inquisitor?
I have no idea. I work for Bob,
Who be Bob?
my supervisor.
You're gonna have to start giving me some more details there, boyo.
You want to know? I gave you the name. I told you who he is. Bob. He's like a level 5. I'm a level 1.
Tell me more about this Grand Inquisitor.
I mean, I just know the legends. He's like an actual cannibal. You know, he like eats you alive, and he's got terrifying, really sharp weapons. They're like a magical axe and a knife.
How many limbs does he have?
I don't know. I think he's just a standard like dude. So like arms and legs.
Be he fey?
Maybe I don't know. He sounds like the boogeyman from the Fae, so maybe.
Be not very helpful there, son.
I'm
Chaka
literally a
Kano.
level 1.
Chaka Kano, why don't you bring that thing's head over so that me friend here can take a good close look at it?
Takakano just kind of kicks it towards the guy.
Now, look at it closely, me friend. Be that the Grand Inquisitor's face.
He kind of like vomits a little, throws up, like I think so. Probably. And he's shaking his head like yes as he's doing it, but he's definitely upchucking.
Okay. What is Shitstain doing?
He's just shaking his head back and forth and kind of rocking, like in a self-soothing type of way.
I'll hit him in the head with the Rock of Healing as well, just because it's fun.
All right, go for it.
Let's be 1 damage,
Okay.
and that's be 7 healing.
Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, I actually feel a little better. That was weird.
Good. Maybe you can answer some. Maybe you can answer our questions. Be that the is this, and I hold up the head right in his face, just right in his face. Is the Grand Inquisitor?
I think so. It sure looks like him, but you know, I'm just a low level guy. I was hanging at the back. I never got to talk to any of the important people.
Ah, are you following him then?
But we're just like looking everywhere. We're trying to find anyone who might have information. I don't know if you heard, but the leader of our order was brutally murdered.
Yes, rumors and such, but I tend not to lend too much credence to said rumors until I if I saw the Turbo Wizard, dead with me own eyes, I would believe him dead. Otherwise, it's just hearsay as far as I know.
Well, they're holding a funeral for him coming up, so I mean, you can go see for yourself.
Existence is neither here nor there for me. Maybe if I feel like it, I shall light a candle in his memory.
Who is this Bob
okay.
man that you work for?
Oh, he's the boss. We call him Boss Man Bob.
Where does he live?
I don't know. His tent's somewhere kind of in front of what used to be the center of the district. Like the third one next to the main southern street.
You
All
will
right,
take us there. Oh,
No,
Wait.
no, Yora, I don't think
No.
so. Not right now. I am not in any shape to take on a level 5 wizard at the moment.
okay, never mind.
I'm missing like half my hit points here. One good shock and I'm dead. I don't think we want to immediately run into another battle.
Well, perhaps we should cut out their tongues so that they cannot tell anyone what we look like.
I
You
mean,
see
there
his
is
eyes
that.
get big, he sucks in his lips, and he starts shaking his head. No.
Or maybe they can jump on the next ship out of here and take up a profession that's more in keeping with their constitutions, like say flower arranging or florist. Something nice, quiet, and peaceful. What say ye, chaps? Or do we let our friend eat?
No. I like flowers. I like flowers a lot. I can arrange them.
What's your name, little man?
Migosh?
Your last name too. What is it?
Offgood.
And your friend here, what's his name?
Windrow.
And wait, is he still asleep? Which one is? Are they both still?
You have them both conscious now.
Do you have anything to prove it?
Prove what?
What your name is?
I'm just me.
It's all right there, Yora. Here, I have a plan. So I go to the guy that kind of crapped himself, and I kind of wipe my finger in it, and then I draw a symbol on each of their foreheads.
Ew, you touched it.
I know it's really gross. I go, by this mark I know ye. If ye do not jump on a ship, and if ye decide to go back to the Knowledge Traders District, I shall know about it, and ye shall die horribly and instantly. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, by Thavier, I swear it.
Remember, we have this connection now. Now, run along.
Do you cut his hands free? He was tied up.
I leave his companion to cut his hands free.
Do you guys just walk away?
I do.
Okay.
What is Chuck Kano doing? I think he's still butchering the bad guy.
I think so, yeah.
Basically, making sure you get some good cuts.
All right, so you get the cuts, and then you guys start walking down the street. I'm assuming to the north, or where are you going?
I think we were heading to the Temple District.
Yeah.
Oh, you
we
were?
might
All
not
right.
need to now.
We don't need to go
Actually,
there now.
Temple District sounds
Oh,
good.
I
I need
guess.
some healing.
That does
All
sound
right.
nice.
Well, then, let's say you guys all walk down. You leave those prisoners behind. You walk down the street to the east, and we pick up here next time.
Nice.
Okay. Good news. So did we actually kill the Grand Inquisitor, or did we just kill a simulacrum?
No, you killed him.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. I thought he was going to be
It
tougher.
wasn't as scary as we were making him out to be.
No, he wasn't. He really wasn't. He's only a CR5 creature. Here, I'm gonna upload the character sheet to the chat because it's hilarious.
Actual Cannibal Shia
LaBeouf.
Oh, that is so funny. That is just gold.
I thought you'd
Wow.
appreciate it.
I do. And boy, Emily's going to be upset that she missed out on this one.
Oh, and I
Well,
missed the Shia
priorities.
surprise. Chakakano's natural habit disrupted that.
I know, which I loved.
Oh my god.
That's awesome. Actually, the name Shia actually made sense. I love it.
Yeah, I thought it would. He's of the buff, so Shia LaBeouf.
That's even better. Oh my god.
I thought you
Oh,
guys would enjoy.
This is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I'll have to show this to Abby. I'll be right
Excellent.
back.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I was really stumped at what to do tonight, but you guys definitely made an episode of it.
Oh, good. Us randomly running away from the Shia LaBeouf. And finally,
Yeah.
just taking him on.
Once you
love it.
actually turn and face him and don't let the fear control you, you can take him down.
It's true, I guess so.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
Actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.